track here at the Ed Murphey Classic, and we will bring you the lane assignments here in this women's invite 400 meters. In lane number 3, it is Taylor Manson, the 25-year-old who ran at Florida, was a Tokyo Olympian, winning bronze in the mixed 4x400. She was 7th that year at Olympic trials, a bronze medalist also at the World U20 Championships back in 2018. Jamaica's Leah Anderson next to her. She finished 4th this year at the Jamaican Championships in the 400 meters. Next to Anderson, we've got our eyes on Britton Wilson, 24 years old. Ran 49.13 back in 2023. That is an elite time. Injuries kept her out from April of last year until this June, so she's just on her way back. Ran just once, a 51.37 to win the Star Athletics Sprint Series. But before those injuries, she was one of the best in the world in this event and in the 400 hurdles as well. NCAA and U.S. runner-up in the 400 in 2023. 5th in the world in the 400 hurdles back in 2022, and a multi-time national champion at Arkansas. It's Lena Irby-Jackson next to her. Irby-Jackson, 28-year-old Tokyo Olympian, ran 49.82 just a couple weeks ago in Ostrava. Lane number 7 belongs to Vimbayi Maisvorewa of Zimbabwe. Maisvorewa, 25 years old, ran the Zimbabwean record of 50.25 this year, running for Auburn, where she finished 9th at NCAAs. See what Talitha Diggs has in store. The 22-year-old from New Brunswick, New Jersey, 2 seasons ago dipped under 50 seconds, 49.93. She was the U.S. champion 3 years ago in 2022, a 2-time World Championship qualifier, 2-time NCAA champ, and it feels like she is ready to break out once again based on how she's been running early in this season. And rounding out the field in lane number 9 is Joanne Reed, the 23-year-old out of Jamaica, 7th at Jamaica Championships this year, ran at Arkansas this season.
This feels like a rematch of the SEC Championships. I've heard I got 2 Florida Gators. I've got a couple Razorbacks. I got an athlete from Auburn. This feels like we're getting some SEC action going on. But like you mentioned, Talitha Diggs, another athlete, showed promise a few years ago. Is going professional. Is trying to find her footing. Now she's a few years removed from school. I'm interested to see how she finds her way as a professional here as we progress through the season.
So Manson in 3, and it's Anderson in 4. Britton Wilson in 5. It's a scratch for Lena Irby-Jackson, so she will not run in 6. Maisvorewa in 7. Talitha Diggs in 8. And Joanne Reed in 9. Good test of fitness here. See where Britton Wilson's at in her comeback. And they'll stand them all up. This is the final race of the Ed Murphey Classic. We got to build a little extra drama here before we let them go.
Oh, we don't want the people to go home this soon. This has been such an electric competition. This has been great to see. So many fast times, so many great throws, so many high jumps, and it's been really cool to see. And so we got to slow it down just a little bit for the penultimate race and get some more energy here.
Manson, Anderson, Wilson, Maisvorewa, Diggs, and Reed from the inside out. As you mentioned, every single one of these women ran in the SEC collegiately.
A lot of familiarity here.
They're away in the final race of the Ed Murphey Classic. Really good start on the outside, Nate, for Talitha Diggs. She made up an early stagger on Joanne Reed, but now Reed is surging back. Remember, Wilson has 2 lanes between her and Maisvorewa, so hard to measure where she's at the moment. Maisvorewa has now eaten up Talitha Diggs, who went out quick but then slowed. Joanne Reed's off strong in 9, and you can see Britton Wilson steadily gaining ground.
She's starting to look good here coming down 200 meters. You can see Britton Wilson starting to move up. Maisvorewa starting to fade back just a bit, but it's looking like Britton Wilson coming down the home stretch.
Wilson has the lead, and this is where her background in 400-meter hurdling so often helps her bring it home. Britton Wilson is on top. Leah Anderson inside of her. Wilson holding her off. Here they come to the finish line. Britton Wilson is 2 for 2 in her return to the track, and this time she dips well under 51 seconds.
She's starting to trend in the right direction. I know she's got to feel good about that. She looked good. She started a little slower, but you see, when they got to about 200 meters, starting to make her move, and she had that strength coming down the home stretch. I know she's got to be feeling good about that as she progresses and get ready for USA's.
She goes 50-54, nearly a second better than her first race of her comeback. She's won both of them. Leah Anderson 50-90 for second. And Talitha Diggs finishes in third. Maisvorewa fourth, Manson fifth, and Reed into sixth.
Man, kudos to Britton Wilson sitting around and waiting all day. It's 9:15 p.m. here on the East Coast for all my people who are different places watching. So, you know when
you mean 9:15 in the Central Time Zone here.
Central Time Zone.
Yeah.
Oh, you call me off guard. See,
10:15 in the East Coast.
That's why me and you work well together, man. You're always there to pick me up where I drop the ball. But, 10:15 on the East Coast, right? So you're trying to get ready, and it's been a long day. You're sitting around, all the nerves are bubbling, and you got to get in the track and try to put together a performance and come out, and that was a great run from Britton.
Again, just the steady progress is what you want when you're coming back from an injury. She was out for 14 months before just returning last month. Has a couple weeks here to try and keep spinning it up because going to need to be on her game the way that the American women are running in the 400 meters so far this year. I mentioned Irby Jackson's dipped under 50 seconds. Not sure whether Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone is going to go 400 flat or 400 hurdles at USA's. That decision hasn't been made yet, but obviously that's a dynamic that we all have our eyes on as well.
Britton, it's good to see you back and healthy. This was your second 400 of the season and a lot faster 400 of the season. How are you feeling?
I feel really good. I literally wrote down 50.5, so that's why I smiled so big when I saw the time, because it was what I wanted to run, and I feel really good about it.
I mean, what does that manifestation do for you? Do you do that before every competition?
I do, yeah. I've done it since I came to Arkansas and had that amazing year at Arkansas, and it just kind of kept going from there. I just always write down my goals and stare at them like the night before.
I love that. I mean, writing down your goals is one thing, but some people look at it like that's chasing a time. But it works for you. I love that.
Yeah.
Now, how does this set you up pretty good going into USA's?
It sets me up great. I think it's a big confidence booster. I think also my body felt physically good, which is what I was hoping to feel. So going into USA's, it's going to make me feel a lot more better about how I'm going to race there.
All right. 400 hurdles.
400.
Okay, 400. Y'all heard it here first. Go celebrate. Even though you say you don't know how, we're going to teach you.
I'm scared.
Don't be scared, girl. There you go.
Britton Wilson picks up the victory. She'll pop the champagne here as she closes out the track portion of our competition here at the Ed Murphey Classic. By the way, just a quick update on women's discus. We mentioned earlier that Lagi Tasaga, the reigning world champ, was leading the competition. She won the competition, 62 meters, 38, ahead of Alida Van Dalen and Gabby Jacobs in second and third. And all that's left this evening is the final round of the men's triple jump. Russell Robinson